Asa, tell us about your first day. How do you think it went?
It went well. Besides long jump, I was about a foot under my PR in long jump, but high jump went well. I had a PR for the deck. I jumped 195 with like 6'4", 3/4. And the 400 was good. I got like a 0.8 second PR. So overall, I'm 7 points ahead of where I was about 4 weeks ago. So I'm en route to go to nationals if I do well tomorrow.
Talk about the high jump a little bit. You excelled there today.
High jump went well. I just listened to my coach. Made out more patience going over the bar. And I easily would have had 6'6". I just need to work on it. I'm not jumping again Saturday, so maybe I'll get it there.
What do you work on for day 2?
Day 2, I really want to get a PR in the hurdles, which is the first event. I'm looking for under 16 seconds. And pole vault, I'm looking to get a PR in pole vault, which I've been doing well in practice. And 1500, I'm looking to get about a 5-second PR in that.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Bethany Smith, Christine Smith, Bethany Howard, Christine Smith, Scout Greg Newman, and Sophia McGrath. This is the 15-minute call for the men's 10,000. Men's 10,000 scheduled to start in 15 minutes.
Ben, tell me how day 1 went.
Well, started out with Asa in the deck, and he ended up with 2 deck PRs, one of which was a lifetime PR in the 400, and he's sitting a few points ahead of his best first day totals, so that's pretty encouraging. If he can have as good a day tomorrow as he had late today, he's got a good shot at qualifying. So then the discus people, Ashley had a couple of real solid throws right around her best, and ended up placing, I think, right where she was seated. So on the guy's side, Andy Muncie had a lifetime best. So anytime you can get people come into a championship and set PRs, that's, regardless of where they finish, that's exciting. And he actually finished ahead of where he was seated. And then Mitch Wheelhouse had a season's best, and Dilly ended up second. So we went 2.67 in that. So that was pretty satisfying stuff. And then in the men's 10K, Terry ended up 6th in that thing, but he hit a national qualifier. That's the deepest this field has ever been. So he was feeling kind of under the weather today, so pretty pleased with that. He wanted to win it, but just wasn't quite there. But the big thing is he wanted to get that out of the way.
So to say the least, you're pretty happy with day 1?
Yeah, it was a good, satisfying first day. So if we can keep having that kind of meet, we can come out of here with feeling good about what we did the entire time. Hopefully the beautiful weather holds.
Day 2, what are you looking forward to?
Oh boy, day 2 is going to be a lot busier day. We got Asa back in that second day, and there's a couple events in there. If he can put some things together, he's got a good shot at it. That starts out the day for us, and then we've got the 4s tomorrow, and we're sitting pretty good in those, so we're hoping to maybe kind of rack up some points and maybe have a couple people mess with our top 10 lists and maybe even hit some autos in that. And trying to remember, the Hammer, of course, is tomorrow, and that's a big event for us, especially on the men's side. Dilly's PR is better than the meet record, and he's been feeling real good in the Hammer. So, his main focus is to just throw the technique and see where it puts him. But that should be a fun one. That's a tough one to watch because it's about 300 yards from here. That's actually that and the women's 4 are probably the events that were the most loaded. We have 4 women in the fast heat out of 8 in the 400, and then we have 3 guys in the top 5, I think, in the hammers. So that those are going to be kind of some of our main highlights.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it. Good luck to you.